Here's a funny bit of trivia you probably don't know, actually. When Variax was still doing his interactive Morrowind Let's Play, there's an episode where the person who suggested it basically suggested that what he had to do was go all the way up Red Mountain wearing no shoes, like a hobbit, and throw Variax, his axe. If you haven't watched it, this will make no sense to you, but if you have, and a fair number of my subscribers, I believe, have, so... But anyway, he had to go up there and chuck Variax into the fire. And I was the one who suggested it, actually. I did have a different username back then, so that's why, if you go back and watch the video now, I won't say Jingles suggested this. It was some other username, whatever my old one used to be. But that was actually me. And that was kind of cool, I guess. Back before this was, obviously, this was way back before I started doing Let's Plays of my own and such. I like they've got the little lava flows here as well, little, folly bits. That's kind of neat. It's a bit weird how it's sort of raining and we're on a volcano, I guess. But oh shit, that's not good. Can we get out of here normally, or am I going to have to cheat a bit? Oh bugger! Damn you, game! I didn't mean to do that. Right, we're going to climb out, okay? Oops, no, not on that, just in general. There we go. Climb out. Yeah. And, will that be alright? Probably. Anyway, so where was I? Yes. So, anyway, it was me that suggested that particular suggestion on that video. I was quite chuffed. However, you would not believe the amount of hate mail I got following that that video, because apparently a lot of Variax's fans that had been watching the video really took offence to the fact that I'd suggested he throw Variax into Red Mountain. They really didn't like that, apparently. They were very attached to that axe. And I got loads of quite nasty comments on my channel as a result of it. It was very unexpected, let's say. Can I get rid of this map marker now? Yeah, remove it, thank you. I want to see where this alien ruin is, but it's too blooming foggy and horrible to actually see anything from up here. So yeah, that's a random bit of useless info there for you all. Is this another crater here, or is it the same one I've just gone in a circle? I think it's the same. No, I think it's a different one. Oh, okay. What's this? Is this just a stone, or is it like some sort of pillar? It's kind of difficult to tell. It's too smoky. No, it's just a bit of stone. Keeping an eye out for this ruin. Yeah, more lava down there. Lovely. Or magma, I should say, really. That's the technical term, after all. Is it not? And that south is off into, well, Black Marsh is off that way somewhere, which we'd have a nice view of if it weren't for the weather. I do wonder where that ruin is. North. No, we don't want to be going north. Where do the hell we want to be going? This way, don't we? West. Handily, this lava flow seems to go down westish. So I guess we'll just follow this down. Yeah, if there is an alien drone here, I don't see it anywhere. Anyway, that was kind of cool. Not something you see every day in Oblivion, I suppose. That is the magic of unique landscapes, is it not? Unless, of course, you actually go to Oblivion itself. But that's a whole different story. West. Okay. Keep track of the direction I'm actually moving in, goddammit. Oh boy, this brings back memories. We're in basically a foyada right now, aren't we? Just like from Morrowind. It's just really small and rubbish. We're still going the right way. We're going northwest, which is not ideal, but it'll do. Quite like to get to Lake Town because they might have a smith there. Lake Town, just over there. Let's set a marker for reference. Oh, hello, the devil. Well, we found something. Door to wilderness. Well, this ladder doesn't look very safe, does it? But what the hell? We made it all the way to the top. Who'd have thunk it? So what is it? I guess this must be some sort of beacon thing, because I think there's a brazier up there which you could light. Yeah, we appear to be. Oh boy, not sure how it just is with heights, to be honest. We'll go back down now. Yeah, I guess it's a beacon. Of course, the guy did say that this whole area was sort of old fortifications and stuff, so it would indeed make sense. Perhaps this whole mountain area is full of these beacons, and that's how they send warning across the border via the mountains. A bit like the beacons of Gondor, etc. You know what I mean? Used to have beacons in England, as I recall, I believe, in case of a French invasion, of all things. It used to have wooden. They were wooden things. They weren't cool ones like the Gondor ones or that. They were just these tall wooden beacons all along the coast, and they'd get lit up if an enemy fleet was trying to attack the coast or something. As I recall, watched it in a documentary once. So there you are. Random factoids, and wow, cool. So this, I assume, is Lake Town down here. And it, well, I don't know what I was expecting. I suppose I was expecting one of the generic little villages, but it actually looks like a fucking lake town. Like the lake town from The Hobbit, in fact. Which amuses me slightly. It also kind of looks like a bandit camp from Skyrim. But I'm sure it's not. Not all that bad. The question is, how the hell do we get down there in a civilized manner? Oh look, they've got fishing nets and all sorts. Interesting. Right, you know what, let's just go down here. It's a bit ungainly. Not exactly full of grace, but we need. I can't be bothered to go all the way around and find the road. Here it is. Yeah. Anyway, hello Lake Town. Oh, it's an Argonian settlement, I see. That's why it looks a bit strange. Hello, you Inu.
Go ahead, please.
You can tell me about Lake Town. Yeah, I ended up in this place after slavers attacked my village. They killed all the men and took every other woman captive. Turns out they were part of some sort of prostitution firm. Sick bastards. So I come here, and the shaman tells me I have to live with him until he finds someone for me to marry. I would have walked back into the wilderness if Heran hadn't convinced me otherwise. Then again, if she didn't, I might be dead. What about these slavers, then? I think we heard something about that, didn't we, when we were in Shadenhall on that little poster just before we left. Maybe this is all tied into that, I guess. Jami killed a couple that followed Tyrion in. I might not be able to stand the guy, but he does have a good use in that respect. I see.
Take care.
I will. Thank you. What hyacinth? Is that useful? Let's have a look. It is! Bloody hell! Restore Magicka. Yeah, I'll be having some of this then. I'm sure the Argonians won't mind. They're swimming around in the water all the time. Splosh. Didn't actually mean to jump into the water just now, but now we're in, I suppose we might as well. Help ourselves some sacred lotus seeds as well. They are useful too for feather, aren't they? So... What? It's a bit awkward there. Right. Oh, let's play ingredient collecting. With Idris. A riveting half-hour session. This is not as bad as the flax from earlier. That was ridiculous, but it was also worth it, so I regret nothing. Now, can we jump out of this? Climb out of here somehow. Please? Ugh, doesn't look like it. How the hell do we get out of here? I need to go all the way back over here, perhaps? It's not working for us, is it either? Damn it!
The nine receive blessings of strength.
Go all the way around to fucking wherever. Ah, here. Okay. And now I've missed a bunch more. It's okay, we're soaked through from the rain anyway, so who the hell cares? Right. Who's this guy? Needs no sleep. Never stop moving, never shut your eyes, never stop breathing, every second must be used, nothing can be wasted. What can you tell me about Lake Town? Weird person. He looks a bit strange as well, doesn't he? For some reason they tell me it's safe to close my eyes here. I don't believe them. The danger will never go away. Oh, I see. He's must be a bit messed up from being attacked by slavers or something. And wow, look at those fish. Them's big fish. Cloth door to needs no sleep hut. Well, we're not going there. Let's not go ransacking his goddamn hut. Community shelter hut, which apparently we're not allowed into, but I just want to check it out briefly. Oh, yeah, see, look, we can sleep in here, but apparently we're trespassing. What the, never mind. What I'm interested in finding is a smith. Oh, hello everyone. What have we got here? Canalis bass fillet. Ooh. Hello, Haran.
What can I do for you?
Tell me about that needs no sleep guy. He's a bit strange. He spent 10 years struggling to survive out in the wilderness, constantly fleeing from animals. Slavers on his trail the whole time. I think the fear drove him to never sleep, which has damaged him. He never sleeps, never even stops moving. They'll probably kill him young. Chronic exhaustion and sickness at the same time. Poor guy. Poor guy indeed. What about these slavers then? Most of us fled here from slaver raids in northern Black Marsh. Fortunately, the slavers don't bother us here. Oh, god damn it. Jamie killed one of them with his bow from a distance, then when the other one ran off, he hunted him down. He dragged the filthy Dunmer swine into town and killed him slowly, cutting his arteries one by one until he bled to death. Ugh. Naturally, the whole village was ecstatic. Speak to Jamie if you want to know more about it. Let me just do that again. I want to see the bit we missed. Recently, however, two followed one of our more recent arrivals, Tyrion, into the village. Right, okay, there we go. Makes sense now. What can you tell me about Lake Town, then? We're all refugees here from Black Marsh, mostly from slavers, but other things as well. I came here with my 2 sons several years ago. The shaman founded this thing. It was supposed to be his ideal community and a paradise for the terrorized. He's had all sorts of bizarre ideas about how the place worked. He didn't really get it going to me, and of course we did, so that the shaman still thinks he's in charge, while in reality all he does is play with his toys in his hut all day. But except for with the girls, we're still working on how to get him to stop there. Well, I am at least. Okay. That one I know, I'm afraid. Council. Me and Jamie the shaman sit on it, though only myself and Jamie really pull the strings. Okay. The less the shaman has been calling the shots, the better things get around here, and I intend to keep things like that. I see. Who's Jamie? He's a valuable ally and dangerous warrior, well, except for when it comes to how the shaman handles the women. See? Who's the shaman then? Yes, he's got this old cultural concept of controlling all the young women in the village and marrying them off to men he considers worthy of a wife. Utterly despicable, if you ask me. The problem is he gave Jemmy a wife, so he likes the system. Without Jimmy's help, there isn't a lot I can do to get the shaman to stop that. Yolnu stormed out on him, but he didn't even think for a moment that he caused her to do so. Still, at least he didn't keep on bothering her. What about your sons, then? You mentioned them earlier. They came with me from Blackwood when we fled from a slaver raid. I lost one of my boys along the way, but the other two made it safely. They go fishing every day now, most of which is sold to travellers. Let's see. What about the region, then? It's quite a large area, not entirely uninhabited, but with plenty of wilderness, nonetheless. There's a bit of a situation just up on the other side of the dam here, with a group of bandits that have moved in. They sacked the monastery and destroyed the Legion outpost in the area, though I think there are a few Legion survivors left. But anyway, they are a good business. Better business than the Legion and the monastery ever were. Oh, I see.
What can I interest you in?
Oh, apparently we can buy some fishies off her. Well, the guy back at the checkpoint did say that we could buy fish here. Rainbow trout scales. They're kind of useful, actually. They're also fucking expensive, though, mind you. Normal scales. Canalus trout fillet. Whoa. These are actually kind of good. Restore health and restore health. And resist normal weapons. Wow, nice. Good luck finding another thing that has that magical effect. Yeah, I'll have all of those, I think. Since they weigh 0. I'll have all of them, too.
Pleasure doing business with you. Thank you for
We'll eat
your
one of them, I think.
patronage.
And,
Take
use
care.
the rest for potions. Who's this guy? Spinner.
What can I do for you?
Ooh, nice necklacey thing, dude. I fled from slavers, just like everyone else here. That's it, really. All I had left when I got here was my mother's amulet, so that's what it is. They killed her in front of me. I fled, but I came back later to retrieve it. Now it's all I have to remember her with. What about the slavers, then? Only 2 were ever found on their way back. Only 2 ever found their way back here, and they sure aren't reporting back to their bosses about what they found. Jemmy assured that. I see. Yeah, who exactly is this Jemmy guy? He's a warrior at heart, not to be messed with, like the 2 slavers found out.
Be seeing you.
Irinu, Dig, Tyrion. How's Jimmy, I wonder? Is there somewhere we can sit down? Are all the seats taken? They're all taken, aren't they? Well, never mind. I shall numb some fishy wishes. Anyway. Trout or bass? Personally, I'm partial to trout. I don't think Idris really cares, though, does he? We'll have some trout. Bit of mixerating. Oh, so we do have an Albimic. Or an Alembic, or whatever they're fucking called. It's just, it didn't show up in the thing because it's technically stolen for whatever reason. Anyway. That plus that. Go! Health potions for the win. I do like health potions. I like magicka potions more though. In fact, we picked up a bunch of stuff we could use to mix them with, so let's duck back in here and do that before I forget. That, and those for the feather. This for the restore magicka. Excellent! 28 restore health, 19 restore health, 13... Right, we've got fuck tons of restore health, and rather a lot of restore magicka as well, so that's good. That's good news. I'm not going to run out of that anytime soon. That's the main concern I have with this character constantly, is will I run out of restore magicka stuff, because of the stupid bleeding Atronak star sign. Normally, if I'm not playing with the Atronak star sign, I can play a mage quite comfortably and never use freaking potions, just because the magicka regens, you know. Let's go see the shaman anyway, even though he sounds a bit like a bit of a nasty piece of work. Get out instantly as soon as I come in. I see.
What?
The village is my life's destiny, a sanctuary of my creation, an island of perfection and safety in the mists of anarchy and danger.
Good day.
Personally, though, I think you're also quite mad. So those are his quote-unquote wives or whatever. White Aliad Carafe.
This is your last warning. Get out, or I'll call the guards and have you arrested.
Oh, fine, I'll leave. I don't think we would have stolen those anyway, even though Idris probably saw them and was like, "Go! Aliad crockery? Oh my." So that's Jamie's hut. Wouldn't mind meeting this Jamie fellow, but he's not anywhere to be seen. Unless I've already seen him and you guys are on the comments now like, "Oh my god, you already met him, why didn't you see him?" Well, the answer to that is, when you're commentating, part of the time you're not actually paying attention. That's just the way it works when you're doing a Let's Play. It's a little... Your skill level at most games when you're doing a Let's Play of them drops immensely, just because that's the nature of it. It's very difficult, surprisingly difficult in fact, more than you'd expect, unless you've actually done Let's Playing yourself. It's a lot more difficult than you'd expect to actually concentrate on the game and commentate as well. And this scenery, by the way, is damn cool. I mean, I know it's like, even though it's raining and it's horrible weather and stuff, it still looks pretty awesome. Look at it. These big hills and everything. God, I love unique landscapes. Look at all the shit it adds. I mean, it's amazing. I wonder how long it took them to make, you know? I almost wish so. I was about to say I almost wish there was one for Skyrim, but the thing is with Skyrim, although it's perhaps not quite as impressive as this, most of Skyrim's terrain is unique in one way or another. It wasn't, like, because, for those that don't actually know, Oblivion's, terrain was in fact, procedurally, randomly kind of generated via the construction set. Like, most of Cyrodiil is just the blank wilderness. It is all kind of just, was automatically generated with the computer. And then all the little bits of it were filled in here and there whenever it got to like a ruin or something like that. Those bits were done by hand. Whereas Morrowind, for example, and Skyrim, all the terrain in the entire map and the entire game is done by hand, handcrafted, and it shows, quite frankly. And what the guys with the unique landscapes obviously did was they put a bit of that handcrafted stuff back into the game a bit, and it's gorgeous, as you can plainly see. Oh, this is Jimmy up here then.
High elf.
Well, he seems friendly enough.
What do you want?
Yeah, that's me. I came here after I lost a leadership challenge to my brother after our father died. Though I ensured that he has a few less tribesmen to rule over before I left. Of course, that's only because he sent them to kill me. I lived in the wild for a few years, killed a few good slavers in that time as well. And then I decided to head to Cyrodiil one day, for no particular reason, and so I found here. Let's see, tell me about Lake Town then. I help run this place, and keep it safe from creatures or thugs that wander into the place, plus there's 2 slavers. It's more or less a safe hold compared to the state in Black Marsh. Only 2 slavers ever followed us here, and they didn't live to tell about it. What's more, I got a lovely wife out of the bargain. What about the slavers then? A couple of them turned up here a little while back. They were tracking Tyrion, and of course the stupid bastard didn't have a clue. I don't know how they didn't manage to catch him earlier on. They were moving to the village at sundown, hoping to catch us by surprise. Unfortunately for them, I was waiting for them the entire time. When they got into range, I nailed one of them with my bow. Straight through the heart, nice clean kill. The other one scampered, naturally. I hunted him down. Eventually he got beset upon by a pack of wolves. I killed the wolves and dragged him back to the village. I got everyone together to help kill him. Nice and slow and painful. Give some of the refugees something to take their anger out on. They were a lot less depressed afterwards. They felt a bit more like they had gotten even. And if any more ever come, well, I think the shaman might have an elaborate sacrifice ritual for them. What about the shaman, anyway? Some backwards loony who clearly has been taking too much concentrated hist sap for his own good. He spends his whole life fiddling around in his hut making potions and sending out the girls in there with him to get ingredients. Of course, he gets lots of good big ideas, but is incapable of executing them himself, which is where me and Heron come into it. Who is Heron? She's good at organising things, managing stuff and the likes. I doubt the village could function without her. She does get annoying from time to time, though. I always focused on little things that don't matter. Yes, I'm sure. Alright, well.
You too.
Yeah, you have a good day, mate. 7:49 PM. There's nowhere for us to actually rest here. Because we can't go into the communal hut because it's apparently trespassing, I guess. It's not communal if you're not a villager. Which makes sense in all fairness, I suppose. It's just I'd rather be in the nice and warm, you know? Instead of out here in the rain.
Hi.
A day like this, you know? Maybe the hut status has changed. Nope, still trespassing. Damn it. Oh well. So long, everybody. Let's, well, I don't know, actually. I could be a bit cheeky and...
Well met.
I could put out the bedroll in here and just say that they've basically just let me sleep in here for the night or something, but I don't know. Here's the thing, would they let me stay here? You know? Oh, some mud crabs in there and all. Would they let me stay here? Would they trust me or not? Do you think? I don't know, really. It's kind of like, would they think I'm a spy for the slavers, perhaps? Or maybe they've talked to me now and they think I'm a decent sort. I mean, the jammy guy up there seems to think I was alright. He was quite friendly after all. He didn't attack me on sight like he would with the slavers normally, like, as he's so fond of explaining. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to stop the recording here anyway, and I'll think about it. But anyway, meantime, toodle pip everyone. Have a good day, etc.
Farewell.
We will return shortly with Idris and the Argonians in Lake Town. TTFN.